everyone. I'm here to tell you that Dele Farotimi's book on Amazon is the #1 bestseller worldwide. Yes, you did hear that right. Dele Farotimi's book, yes. They can't kill something. Like they always say, they can't kill something that its idea has come. And the fact that Afe Babalola decided that he was going to be so high-handed and infringe on the human rights of Dele Farotimi and, drag him the way he did, oppress him and took him all the way to prison, it has blown in his face, because now the whole world is interested in actually reading and finding out what is it that Dele Farotimi had said in this book. One of the things that I'll be the first to tell you, that anybody that feels that they've been maligned or defamed or their reputation put on the line, they have every right to fight back. But when you're fighting back, you fight back within the law. Take Dele Farotimi to court, sue him, just like we saw what excuse me. Sorry about that. Just as we saw what Femi Falana and his son did with Very Dark Man when he defamed them. They took him to court. They didn't try to bring police to intimidate him, drag him, arrest him, all of that, abduct him, I'll do all of that. But indeed, just like what Dele Farotimi has laid out in his book, it's really playing out before our very eyes. It's almost as if he wrote the book and the film, they are using him to enact the film, so that those who are unable to read but can watch film will see in real life the thing that it is he talked about. People's Gazette said Amazon lists Dele Farotimi's book on Afe Babalola's corrupt influence on Nigerian judiciary as #1 bestseller worldwide. The book saw sales following its publication until low sales following its publication until Mr. Farotimi was seized by armed policemen in Lagos on Tuesday based on a defamation complaint from the nonagenarian lawyer, somebody in his mid-90s. And you are still doing this. How about now? Anyway, global tech and retail giant Amazon has listed a Nigerian teen book as its #1 bestseller in global politics after its author was arrested on the orders of a controversial lawyer and businessman. Dele Farotimi's Nigeria and its criminal justice system surged to the first position on Amazon Thursday morning after trending starting Wednesday afternoon. People's Gazette check showed. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening with my throat. I had to stop the Fimi earlier, cut off that one and started and continue. But I don't know what's just wrong with my throat. But hey, this story, me go shut up. The demand for Mr. Farotimi's book on global platforms like Amazon followed a similar rush to bookstores across Nigeria, where citizens were curious to learn its content. The global interest followed Mr. Farotimi's arrest on the order of Afe Babalola, a 93-year-old senior Nigerian lawyer who corruption allegations have long dogged. Oh, so this is not the first time that he has. Oh, wow. This is not the first time. I've never really paid attention. I shot. When did I even know of the name Afe Babalola? I can tell you that it's not long. I don't even think I've known him. It's up to 5 years that I even know of the name. So for me, I'm this one person who tuned off Nigeria. Before 2014, well, I didn't even know whether a country existed. All I was there for survival, focusing on myself, my children, my family, extended family, people around me, and how to just grow ourselves and stuff like that. It was on my 40th birthday that I realized that I myself am also the problem of Nigeria by my silence, by not speaking up on issues and allowing things to go. The way I was angry at my parents when I was a small girl, teenager, and I would say to my parents, why are they keeping quiet while these people are destroying the country? I realized I also was keeping quiet while Nigeria was being destroyed. And from them, I said, nope, enough. It's enough. And so here we are today. So honestly, I didn't even know if Afe Babalola, it's very recent that I even knew of that. Maybe here they are saying that he has always had corruption allegations, have dogged him and trained him. Nigerian teamed rarely make Amazon's best-selling chart, and Mr. Farotimi's book beat globally acclaimed works like Why Nations Fail. Mr. Farotimi, a retired lawyer based in Lagos, used the book to criticize corruption in the Nigerian judiciary and specifically name-checked Mr. Baba Babalola as one of the top offenders. Mr. Babalola, and so I think this is a quote from the book, say, compromise the Supreme Court and the remaining semblance of integrity it might have had, Mr. Farotimi wrote while narrating a case in which the Nigerian lawyer approached the Supreme Court and got the court to swim in the sewer of corruption and shameful self-abnegation. The book, published in July 2024, buttressed a long-standing public suspicion that Mr. Babalola was among those befouling the Nigerian judicial by corrupting judges with cash and material bribes to influence judges from lower courts to the Supreme Court. The book saw low sales following its publication until Mr. Farotimi was seized by armed policemen in Lagos on Tuesday morning and subsequently transported to Ado-Ekiti, about 300 kilometers northeast of the nation's commercial capital, where Mr. Babalola is best known as the largest employer of labor. Following his initial arraignment on Wednesday morning in Ekiti, a judge remanded Mr. Farotimi in custody pending a bail hearing on December 10. The police said the book was likely to cause fear and alarm to the public or disturb the public's peace, according to the charge sheet seen by the Gazette. Mr. Babalola has long faced public criticism as one of the senior lawyers notorious for their ability to influence court judgments across the country, eroding public trust in the Nigerian judiciary. He has often denied the allegation, but some judges have lamented how some lawyers were known for their ability to undermine the judicial system by buying judgments. He was not specifically mentioned in the allegation by retired Justice Tijo Mohammed. The detention has sparked public outrage, with Nigerians demanding Mr. Farotimi's release while raining invective against Mr. Babalola, who is widely adjudged the most influential private citizen in Ekiti State. He might be the most influential private citizen in Ekiti State, but they feed anybody, they pay anybody salary for here. So people have got to talk, and indeed they will talk. It's actually shameful. It's actually so I don't want to say heartbreaking, because that would mean there's a bit of caring about this, but it's actually very shameful that someone who has constantly mouthed the words that justice should be, and even been found to be quoted publicly where he had said that people should not bring their personal matters to the court, it wastes the court's time and everything, that he himself would not be the one using this whole willing tool of oppression that the Nigerian police is, to use it and oppress another citizen. So where is all that thing that he has been saying all this while? How far is it that when it came down to him, that he didn't do as he has said? And then that's just it. But anyway, Amazon, Mr. Dele Farotimi's number is number 1. I said, let me tell you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.